Libra, my dearest seeker of balance and light, listen closely. The universe has already guaranteed your luck. Your golden life doesn't begin tomorrow or someday in the future. It starts right now. And someone, somewhere, can't stop thinking about you. If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. I don't believe in coincidences. If this video found its way to you today, it means divine timing is unfolding in real time. You're not watching this because you're curious. You're watching this because a powerful shift is occurring in your life, and it's time to recognize it, embrace it, and walk boldly into it. There's a rare alignment happening, Libra, one that involves your money, your relationships, and your spiritual destiny. And the stars are not whispering anymore. They're speaking loud and clear. Libra, you are not forgotten. You are being remembered, chosen, and honored by the universe itself. Right now, you are holding a frequency that only a few ever tap into, the vibration of golden alignment. Your struggles have not been in vain. Your silence has not gone unnoticed. And your prayers? They have already been answered. Maybe you've been feeling a strange pull lately, like something unseen is guiding you. Maybe your dreams have been vivid. Maybe someone from your past has been showing up in your thoughts more often than you'd like to admit. Maybe, just maybe, you've been sensing that the breakthrough is close, but just out of reach. Well, I'm here to tell you, it's not out of reach anymore. It's here. And here's the part you might not expect. Someone is carrying you in their thoughts, day and night. Whether it's a lover, a family member, or even a soul from a past life, you are living rent-free in their mind, and their energy is reaching for you right now. Before we dive deeper into this profound reading, I invite you to ground this moment with me. Please comment below with the sacred number 888 to activate your golden path. That number isn't just symbolic, it's a signal to the universe that you're ready. That you're awake. That you're aligned. Your comment will not only affirm this message, but also connect you with others in our soul family who are walking the same path. Let me also take a sacred moment to say this: thank you. Truly. Thank you for being here, for showing up, for being present in this space. Every like, every comment, every subscription you gift to this channel is not just support, it is fuel. It allows Zodiac Whisper Tarot to continue offering these transformative messages to beautiful souls like you across the world. Your presence here is part of something bigger than just a video. It's part of a collective awakening. So stay with me until the very last moment of this reading, Libra. Because what the universe is about to reveal might just be exactly what your spirit has been waiting for. Now, take a deep breath. And ask yourself, what drew you here today? What truth inside you is finally ready to rise? When financial energy begins to shift in your favor, it often arrives not with noise, but with a quiet sense of knowing. Libra, what you're stepping into now is not just a change in material fortune, it's a recalibration of your self-worth. The Ace of Pentacles appearing at this point in your life is no coincidence. It's a divine nudge, a cosmic key, unlocking what's been waiting behind the door of your inner belief system. You see, money is never just money, it is energy, intention, and often, a reflection of how open you are to receiving. The recent movement of Jupiter, planet of expansion, growth, and divine timing into your second house of personal value and resources is a rare gift. This is not merely a trend in the sky, but a portal in your life. It opens possibilities not only to receive more but to redefine what abundance actually means to you. For some, this may show up as a bonus, an investment return, or even an unexpected reimbursement. For others, it might look like a helping hand, a long overdue payment, or a financial opportunity disguised in humble clothing. What matters is not how it arrives, but how you receive it. If you've been working diligently in silence, showing up every day without applause, cultivating your craft, taking care of others, or staying loyal to your purpose despite slow results, then know this: the universe has been watching. And more importantly, the energy you've been pouring out is now circling back. The law of attraction is often misunderstood as something that rewards positive thinking alone. But in truth, it responds to alignment. And Libra, you are aligning. With every decision you've made from a place of integrity, with every boundary you've set, and with every moment you chose self-respect over scarcity, you've been setting this prosperity into motion. But even in this season of receiving, you are being called to become a better steward of wealth, not just financially, but emotionally and spiritually. A sudden inflow of abundance is only as sustainable as the system it enters. That's why now is the perfect time to restructure. Look at your relationship with money. Does it reflect fear or freedom? Are your expenses feeding your soul or draining your energy? You don't need to hoard out of anxiety, nor should you spend out of impulse. Instead, choose to invest in what returns you to your center: nourishment, education, peace of mind, clarity. Some of you may feel guilt around receiving. You may have grown up with beliefs that made you associate wealth with selfishness or detachment from spiritual values. But let me gently remind you, there is nothing noble about lack. You cannot pour into others from an empty cup. And there is no shame in being provided for when your intentions are clean and your hands are open. In moments like these, I often think of stories where people on the verge of collapse suddenly receive exactly what they need: a last-minute rent payment, a job offer they never expected, a bill miraculously waived. Call them coincidences if you like. But for many, they are reminders that life provides when we least expect it, but most need it. And sometimes, we don't need a miracle, or just need to slow down long enough to realize we've already received one. So Libra, with this flow of abundance heading your way, be prepared not just to spend or to save, but to transform. This is not just money, it is energetic proof that you are finally open to your next level. Don't just take it. Bless it. Let it remind you of what you've overcome, and more importantly, what you are now ready to build. Sometimes what lingers in our hearts the longest is not the pain of what was said, but the echo of what was never spoken. Libra, as you step into this next chapter of clarity and abundance, there is a subtle energetic thread pulling at your awareness, an emotional tether that refuses to be cut by time or silence. Someone, somewhere, is holding you in their thoughts more often than you realize. It may be a former partner whose energy still clings to the quiet spaces of your day, a friend or family member with whom things ended unresolved, or even a soul connection that you felt but never fully understood. The presence is there. It's real. And the frequency of their thoughts is resonating in the background of your spiritual field. This is not about rekindling what's broken or reopening old wounds. It's about awareness. The Lover's card, paired with the Six of Cups, gently opens the door to memory, shared moments, unfinished conversations, and emotions you thought you had buried. It reminds us that connection doesn't always end with distance. Sometimes, the soul holds on when the mind tries to let go. And with Mercury currently moving retrograde through emotional territory, it's not surprising that memories surface, words return, and the heart feels unexpectedly exposed. But this isn't just about someone else's longing. It's also about your inner readiness to release or repair. Because the truth is, you may be thinking about them too. You may have questions left unanswered, kindness unexpressed, or even forgiveness that still sits undeclared either toward them, or perhaps toward yourself. The cosmic conditions are offering you a moment, a pause, to examine what's still alive in your emotional body. Not to judge it. Not to act impulsively on it. But to observe it. Honor it. And choose healing over avoidance. If something in your chest tightens when you think of a certain name or memory, if you find yourself playing back a conversation that never had a proper ending, that may be your invitation to write. Not to send, not to confront, but to release. Write what you wish you could say. Write what you need to forgive. Write as if your heart could speak without fear of consequence. Then fold that letter, breathe deeply, and let it become a ritual of liberation. Sometimes closure doesn't come from others, it's something we create within ourselves. You don't need to fix everything or reach out just because someone is thinking of you. But you do have the power to choose peace. And peace often begins where self-compassion meets honesty. It might help to take a moment in prayer, not the kind that demands a miracle, but the kind that gently whispers, "I am ready to let go. I am ready to feel whole again." In the stillness of that moment, you may feel a quiet presence. Maybe it's the person. Maybe it's your higher self. Or maybe it's grace. What matters now is how you want to carry this energy forward. Will you hold it in silence and let it weigh you down? Or will you bless it, learn from it, and allow it to transform you? You are not alone in this reflection, Libra. Many of us are quietly walking through similar emotional landscapes. The person thinking of you may never say it aloud, but their energy is already speaking. And your response, even if it's just internal, carries immense power. You are free to forgive without permission. You are free to love without attachment. And you are free to move on without bitterness. This is your healing season, and healing is not forgetting. It is remembering without pain. Love has a mysterious way of re-entering our lives just when we've surrendered the need to chase it. Libra, after releasing past pain and allowing space for emotional clarity, you're now becoming a beacon for authentic connection. That's why this next energy is arriving, not to test you, but to mirror back the version of yourself you've been quietly building. When the Star and the Knight of Cups appear together, we aren't just speaking of romancery, speaking of renewal, of being seen in your rawest truth, and still chosen with grace. In astrology, Venus, your ruling planet, isn't just the planet of beauty and desire. She governs harmony, the art of receiving, and sacred connection. And right now, there's a shift occurring in your chart that softens the defenses you may have built around your heart. Whether you're in a relationship or moving through life solo, you're being guided toward a space of deeper emotional intimacy, not the kind that demands perfection, but the kind that invites presence. There's a difference between love that distracts and love that heals. This is the latter. If you're already with someone, your partner may be holding a surprise close to their chest. Whether it's a proposal, a shared vision for the future, or a gesture that reflects their long-term devotion, they've been quietly preparing. The emotional temperature is shifting from routine to resonance, from familiarity to something more profound. But the real beauty here is not the event, it's the energy behind it. They feel safe with you. They see your soul. And in a world of noise, you are their quiet. For those walking solo right now, this season is alive with potential. There is someone orbiting your world who has been admiring you from a distance, not just for how you look, but for the way you speak, the way you treat others, the frequency you radiate when you're simply being you. Their attraction is magnetic, not just physical. It's energetic. And the moment they step forward, it won't feel like chaos. It will feel like recognition. A sacred "I see you" after a lifetime of almosts. In numerology, the numbers 6 and 9 are circling around you, symbols of balance, nurturing, and emotional rebirth. These numbers often show up when two souls are either healing each other or coming back together after previous misalignment. But don't confuse repetition for a cycle. This is not another loop of almost love. This is a chance to love differently, more fully, more bravely, more consciously. If your heart stirs when you read this, consider this your confirmation. Take a moment and ask yourself, who have I felt energetically present in my life, even without words? Who keeps returning to my thoughts, or showing up in dreams, or hovering on the edge of my awareness? This doesn't mean you must reach out. It means your intuition is awake. Honor it. I invite you to participate in a small act of reflection. Comment below with a set of initials or a number that intuitively connects you to someone. It could be a new face or an old name, a friend or a future partner. Whatever comes to mind is valid, because the heart often knows long before the mind catches up. No matter where you are in your love journey, know this: your worth is not defined by who chooses you. It is revealed by how you choose yourself first. This next chapter of love is not about chasing or fixing. It's about allowing, receiving, and showing up with the full truth of who you are. And in that honesty, Libra, love can finally find you. Not because you need it, but because now you're truly ready for it. Some stories don't need to be loud to be life-changing. They unfold in the quiet corners of our lives, the spaces we tend to ignore when we're focused on survival. Libra, the energy surrounding your family connections right now is subtle but sacred. After love and abundance begin to move through your field, this next shift is deeply personal. It's about healing something ancestral, something foundational. It's about restoring harmony in the places that once felt fractured. When the 10 of Cups appears in your reading, especially during a cycle of expansion, it is a clear message that reconciliation is not only possible, it's already in motion. You may have carried the weight of unspoken words, unresolved misunderstandings, or emotional distance with a parent, a sibling, or someone you once considered your safe space. These fractures might not have been violent, but they left silence where love used to live. And when Mercury, the planet of communication, stirs these memories through your chart, it's not to punish you. It's to free you. Because true abundance doesn't only mean wealth or love, it means peace. And peace often begins with the people who shaped our beginning. What's important to understand is that this healing might not require your effort. The beauty of this energy is that it's divinely orchestrated. You don't need to reach out first, solve everything, or make it perfect. Sometimes, the most powerful act of reconciliation is letting go of the need to be right and being willing to be present instead. The universe is already moving the people involved closer to clarity, and when the timing is right, a conversation, a message, or even a subtle gesture will appear that reopens the door. You don't need to force it. You only need to remain open. I've seen moments like this unfold in the most unexpected ways. A client of mine once shared how she hadn't spoken to her mother in 5 years after a bitter argument. There were no big gestures of forgiveness, no dramatic scenes, just one ordinary day when a voicemail came through, "Thinking of you." That's all. It was enough. That single sentence reconnected two lives that had been estranged for too long. Within weeks, they met again, softer, older, more open. Not because they solved every issue, but because they were both willing to begin again, gently. This is the energy you're walking into, Libra. A quiet readiness to reconcile, not for the sake of pretending nothing ever happened, but to free both hearts from the weight of old pain. You don't need to talk about it with everyone. You don't need to explain yourself. You simply need to choose not to carry bitterness forward. Because the truth is, your soul was never designed to hold grudges. It was designed to love. If the moment calls you, try something simple. Light a white candle at 7:07 p.m. Set no expectations. Just sit with the intention of unity. Let your breath be the bridge between past and future. Even if the person you're thinking of doesn't appear immediately, you've already shifted something powerful by choosing peace. And Libra, please remember, you don't owe anyone perfection. You owe yourself inner calm. Let this be your quiet miracle. Let this be the chapter where things finally begin to feel whole again. Not because you chased the healing, but because you became the space where it could safely arrive. Change doesn't always arrive with a dramatic drumroll. Sometimes, it begins with a quiet nudge, a restlessness in your spirit, a recurring image in your dreams, or a sudden yearning to be somewhere else, someone else, somehow renewed. Libra, after walking through emotional healing, reconnecting with love, and witnessing signs of reconciliation within your family field, you're now arriving at a threshold. This isn't just a change of scenery. It's the beginning of a new chapter of your soul's unfolding. The Fool appearing now is not a coincidence. It's a sacred symbol of rebirth, a cosmic invitation to step into the unknown, not with fear, but with wonder. When a new moon activates your 4th house in astrology, the energy is deeply personal. It calls your attention to your sense of safety, your emotional roots, and your physical environment. It can stir up the desire to move, literally or metaphorically, to seek a home that feels more aligned with who you've become. Perhaps your current space has become too small for your growth. Perhaps the dreams you've outgrown are now asking to be replaced with visions more fitting for your truth. Or maybe, the change isn't yours alone to initiate. Maybe an opportunity is about to knock. If you've been delayed by finances, logistics, or simply fear, this is where universal alignment begins to do the work you thought you had to do alone. I've seen so many times how people receive last-minute confirmations. A friend suddenly offers their spare room, a job offer comes with relocation support, a coincidental encounter leads to a breakthrough conversation. These are not flukes. These are signs that your readiness has been heard, and provision is being arranged. If something has been tugging at you to move, to travel, or to begin again, and ignore it. It could be the shift your spirit has been praying for without knowing the words. Still, this is not about running away. It's about moving toward a version of yourself that's been waiting in a new timeline. A different environment often carries different energetic codes. When we relocate, even if only for a while, we shed stagnant energy. We gain new perspectives. We align with new frequencies. You don't have to know exactly what's waiting on the other side. You only need to trust that you're being guided there for a reason. Try something simple. Place your hand over a photo, a city map, or even a mental image of the place that's been calling to you. Say softly to yourself, the universe has prepared a place for me, only need to step forward. This gentle affirmation doesn't guarantee a plane ticket, but it does open the energetic gateway for possibility. It's about saying yes to the journey before the invitation arrives. I often remind people that God doesn't always speak through lightning bolts. Sometimes He speaks through cleared traffic, open doors, and feelings of ease where there used to be tension. If a path opens effortlessly, take note. If an idea keeps returning, follow it. You don't have to make decisions out of pressure. You can make them from a place of peace. Let your movement be guided not by urgency, but by alignment. So if something inside you has been whispering, it's time, don't silence it anymore. Maybe it's not a cross-country move. Maybe it's just rearranging your space to reflect your future. Maybe it's researching a new destination. Maybe it's booking the ticket that scares you. The point is, your new beginning doesn't need anyone's permission but your own. You're not escaping your life, Libra. You're evolving into it. And where you're going? It's already waiting to welcome you. Libra, if there's one truth I hope you carry with you after this reading, it's this: you were never waiting on luck. Luck has been waiting on you. All along, the universe has been quietly preparing a timeline where everything aligns not by accident, but by your evolution. What you're stepping into is not just a new chapter. It's a completely new book written in a language of faith, self-trust, and divine timing. You are not who you were. You are the version of yourself that rose from all the endings that tried to define you, and now you stand at the edge of beginnings so pure, they can only be entered by someone who has done the inner work to heal and return to their center. Think for a moment, which part of this message stirred something in you? Was it the financial breakthrough finally aligning after seasons of silent effort? Was it the realization that someone, somewhere, still carries your name gently in their heart? Or perhaps it was the confirmation that your love story, your family healing, your personal rebirth, all of it is not delayed, just divinely timed. Whatever it was, don't let that feeling pass you by. Hold it. Reflect on it. Let it guide you into action, even if that action is quiet and internal. You don't need to prove your worth to receive what's coming. You've already proven it by surviving what was meant to break you. You've loved when it was hard. You've forgiven when it was unfair. You've rebuilt without applause. And because of that, you are now aligned with something much bigger than validation. You are aligned with destiny. You've been carried in the hands of the universe, even on the days you felt unseen. And now, it's time to step into the light of your own becoming. So I ask you this: what small step can you take today that shows the universe you're ready? Is it a journal entry that declares your new standards? A text you've been meaning to send? A candle lit in quiet prayer for peace? Or simply a shift in your thoughts that says, I am no longer waiting. I am walking. What would change in your life if you truly believed that everything is already aligning for you? Please take a moment to share with me in the comments what part of this message felt personal. Which number, memory, or person came to mind as you listened? This is your space. Let the community hold space for your truth. Let the act of sharing be the first ripple in your new reality. The universe is listening. So am I. And if this message touched your heart, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Zodiac Whisper Tarot, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next sacred download the stars have waiting for you. This channel exists because souls like you continue to show up, reflect deeply, and choose to heal forward. Your presence here isn't just welcome, it's essential. You are the reason this light stays on. Thank you, truly, for sharing your energy with me today. Your journey is unique, sacred, and far from over. And believe me, Libra what's ahead will make everything behind you make sense. Until next time, stay open, stay grounded, and stay ready. Because the next miracle, it already has your name on it.